Welcome to The Good Ride. I'm James Beastie, and I'm just being me in a world that isn't. And this is the Mountain Surf Pant. This is not the bib, and if you're somebody who sees the restroom a little more than others, takes a few dumps a day, you might like this a little better than the bib. It's a lot easier to get off. This is a size large, and I normally best fit a medium, but you can see how this large, it's a little baggy, but it fits well. And some people might actually like that. It's okay around my waist. It's pretty tight, and it's just barely holding, but I'd need a belt, and I'm about 32 to 33 waist. My inseam's 30, I'm 5'10", 190 pounds at the time I'm doing this review. The construction of this is two materials. It's got a more gnarly construction in the black areas, and the dark green area is a little more stretchy, just a little softer, a little more mellow. And I like that because the heavy areas, your knees on the chair or your butt on the chair, you know, even if you are sitting on the snow, this is gonna help with that because it's a little more dense material, but it still has the same waterproofing and breathability. It's 20K waterproofing, 20K breathability. The breathability is actually a little better than most Gore-Tex. The waterproofing is a good bit below though. So it really depends on what you're looking for and what your price point is. For most people who don't see a lot of wet weather, this will be fine, but it can handle some wet snow, no problem. And my 20K peak bagger jacket handled wet snow and some rain pretty well. And this should do just a little bit better because the material's a little less stretchy, but we don't know for sure because this is an in-studio test and we're lucky enough to be here at Jones's studio and try this on to talk about fit and feel primarily. Now when it comes to pockets, you have two pockets here that have a pocket within a pocket to hold a media device on each side here, and you can kind of see, well, that's the tag side, but you can see right here, there's a little stretchy pocket. And this is an S22 Ultra. It's a big phone, and it just fits inside. This pocket sits a little lower than most, and that's a good thing in some ways and not in others. For me, with thick thighs, especially up top here, sometimes the pockets can feel a little restrictive right here. So having this down as my thigh tapers down into my leg is better for me. It's less wear on the pant. You're not pressing your keys against the pocket as much, but it also sits lower, and it's just above the bony parts of my leg to where my knee starts, and it's just enough right now. But again, this is a large. I'd normally get a medium, so I think you're okay there. And I love that the inside liner of this is like a micro fleece, a very mellow micro fleece. So you can, even though you're a little far down, you can go like this and get your hands warm, and I like that. You've got one back pocket here, unlike the Mountain Surf bib pant, and that just has a smooth taffeta-like lining, or taffeta lining for all I know, in the back there, and I like that, and it sits pretty well. Now, when it comes to the gaiter, you have just a normal gaiter that fits over these boots pretty well. It didn't take much effort. Again, these are largest though, I'd normally be in a medium. You've got some extra durable fabric right here. Now, when it comes to venting, you have two really long open side vents that do a great job at letting the air out. And in this warm studio, I love that. Now when it comes to buttons, you have two snap buttons here. I love having two. I hate when a pant has one. You at least need two buttons to make that work. And I would still like a belt, like an arcade belt or something like that around there. So when it comes to waist adjustability, you have two little things right here. And if this was a medium, it would adjust very well for me in my off-season weight. But it's doing pretty good, tightened all the way up. And when it comes to the liner, I like this soft taffeta liner, taffeta-esque liner inside here, and it feels really good against the skin. So if you happen to be like me right now and not wearing a first layer, this will fit pretty good on your skin. It does not feel like the High Sierra pant. That is just ultra comfort against the skin. This is not quite like that, but it's still very good and it's better than most pants. So overall, I really like the Mountain Surf pant. And if they have that pant in a colorway like this, I would love to pair it up with this Mountain Surf jacket. So they don't, so you know, the bib would be a really cool 1-2 combo for me personally because I just love this colorway. But overall, I think it's a great pant